Here's a little update on the fj40. Transmission and transfer case are fully resprayed along with the shifters, so everything looks nice and new. I touched up that section of the floor. I tell a big difference, especially when you try to compare it to the rest of that. That's all overspray. I was able to go through and touch up the whole wheel well up inside here. Paint is still wet, so it's going to look shinier in certain spots than others. But those are all done. Got a nice edge cut in. They did a shitty job on the bed lining to where it made it almost impossible to get a nice straight edge. And on the other side, it's actually even worse. Especially because of that. They hammered the other side in, they didn't hammer that side in. The edge on this side was fucking horrible, but I got it pretty straight for the most part. Ran out of paint, so still got to touch up a few other spots, but that's all done. Transmission and transfer case. Came out pretty nice. Once the rest of the paint shows up, I'm going to respray the whole inside of the tub. Touch up a few spots on the firewall. All the nuts and bolts, shit like that. All those. Pretty much any rusty bolt I'm going to retouch up and make nice and shiny black. Or semi-gloss, low gloss, whatever they want to call it. And this is what the fenders look like. I think they came out really nice. Now they actually have an edge all the way around. It's actually painted, so it looks nice. The whole inside's resprayed, along with the backside. It looks like I still got a few spots I got to touch up. The roll cage was repainted, all low gloss. A hell of a lot better than it was. Oh, and you can see the big old run I was talking about. That's clear coat, so they did a really heavy layer of clear on it, so I'll be able to go through, do a light sanding, buff and polish, and remove all of it. You can tell the nice edge I got all the way around. That thing came out perfect. Straight. That's a little update of what's going on. Once the rest of the paint shows up, I'm going to finish painting the hole underneath, the firewall, the inside. Then I can take the top off, get the gaskets out of the box right over there in that corner. Start putting the gaskets on the door seals, the roof, and everything else that gets a gasket. Then I can go and start popping in the windows. Dig through that wiring harness, figure out if it's still good or if I need to replace a lot of wires. Definitely touch up the whole inside of that firewall. That's hideous. That's a little update. God, they got overspray on everything. I think the roof was the only thing that didn't get overspray on. And I gotta come underneath here and touch up a lot of that stuff. You can tell the spots I hit up already.